Hey everybody, welcome to another review. I got a request to test an antivirus I never heard of before, so I went and got a copy. It's called Pareto, I think that's how it's said, antivirus. Um, it's made by a company called, let's see here, I think they're Pareto Logic. So I went and got a copy. It's only 11.2 megabytes, so I'm gonna install it here. And if anything weird comes up during the install process, I'll come back. If not, I'll see you after it's installed. So I'll see you in a second. Okay, just wanted to show you guys here. It's downloading the anti-spyware definitions, which are 30.4 megabytes, and it's on a very, very slow server. So it's going to take me a while to download all these. So just thought I should show you guys that if you went to try out the software, it doesn't download very fast. It's got a lot of stuff to download. So I'll be back. Okay, just want to show you guys now that the the spyware definitions got downloaded. Now it's going to download the antivirus definitions, and that's 74.5 megs. So if you add 75 to, what was it, 40? That's like 100, I think it was 40. That's like 110 roughly megabytes of stuff to download. So even though they give you a tiny little installer, you have to download a lot of stuff, and the server that you're on is just slow. 49 kilobytes a second. I'm on a 6 megabit connection. This should easily be 500 kilobytes a second. So I'll be back whenever this is done. Okay, so I finally finished installing. That took forever. It must have taken, I don't know, 30 or 40 minutes. Um, it is set up just like it came from the factory. It's got some different things here. It's got a scan tab, if I can ever get it to pop up on there. It's got a backup tab. I don't want you to scan. It's got a backup, schedule, active protection here, overview, internet protection, Windows monitors, tools, settings here. You can mess with different settings. Okay, so let's get started on this before I lose my mind. This thing took forever, and it uses a ton of RAM. I think I checked it. It was like 130 megs. Yeah, look at that. And this thing's scanning now. Even though I told it not to scan, it's still scanning. So I got rid of that. Yeah, 122 megs. That's just, the service is just all over the place. Okay, anyway. I know that first one doesn't work, so let's just skip to the second one. Okay, it looks like I blocked that one, so that's good. Block the rootkit. So that's actually one of the program. That's actually pretty good. So number 2. Might have already blocked that one. I'm not sure. Yep, it looks like it blocked that one. I think this is number 4. Looks like I could block that one too. Block that one. I think it's number 6. Looks like I blocked that one. It looks like that one got through. It's number 8 here. Looks like I blocked that one. Maybe not. I'll just run those last 3 and looks like that one might have made it through. That one's dead. And last one. Oh, looks like I blocked something here. This is a rogue. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to start the install of Malwarebytes because I know that something gets rid of my desktop here. So I'm not going to run it. Just to make sure that it's installed before my desktop disappears, just like it did a couple times in my other reviews. So this blocked a lot of stuff that actually surprised me. I'm not sure which engine it uses, so I'm going to have to look it up. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do a full system scan whenever it's done doing whatever it's doing, and then I will be back to show you what it found in the full system scan. So I'll see you in a second. Okay, so while this is scanning, I found some stuff here. I did some research on what engine this Pareto Logic Antivirus Plus uses, and I found where their database is, and it's a .avc basis. And doing some research online, I actually found out that .avc is it's a file extension that Kaspersky uses. So from what I could determine, this is basically using a Kaspersky definitions. So no wonder it did so well at detecting a lot of these brand new, fairly zero-day malware. Personally, though, when you have something that uses this much RAM, as you can see, and this is a pay product, if I remember, I think it's like $35 a year, I would rather just use Kaspersky. It's got some stuff that this doesn't have, some heuristics and some other, especially if you use the internet security version. So we'll see what it finds here, and I'll be back. So I'll see you in a second. Okay, so the scan finished here, and it found some cookies and a couple of files in the temp file folder and temporary internet files. So I'm going to clean those out. I guess you can't clean it out until you register. But it did find a couple things. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to pause it. I'm going to minimize that, open up Malwarebytes, and do a scan and see if it finds anything different that it missed. So I'll be back when the scan for Malwarebytes is done. See you in a second. Okay, so the scan for Malwarebytes finished. It said it found 30 things. Let's check out, see what it found here. Okay, so it found some stuff in memory here, memory process. Okay, so we have some adware here. We have some registry keys that were changed, some rogue stuff. Let's see what I hear. It's more rogue. Some stuff in temporary files, Trojan. So it definitely missed some things. So the Pareto logic here definitely missed some things. I don't know what database version of Kaspersky it's using. It might be an old version. I have no idea. My time's almost up here, so I'm going to stop here. I'll talk to everybody later.